Hi again from Moscow. It's, of course, still cold. And today I am going to meet one of my friends, which I have made from my university. And I kind of want to speak about the topic of friendship, especially when you are new in a country and you don't really speak the language and you don't know how to find friends. That's something I kind of troubled a bit. That's something I kind of struggled a bit when I was in China, when I was in Turkey, and now in Russia. Being a student, it gets a little easier because you get to meet your classmates. But I think connection is more important than just communication. You can be in a pool of people and still not feel connected. To value one such connection, I invited my first friend in Moscow to hang out together. With no specific plans, just two girls hanging out in the city. While I was waiting for my friend Vera at the metro station, I got distracted by this beautiful music performance. People definitely have a taste for music here. And then I got lost for a while trying to find the right exit. That often happens as I'm still trying to understand metro lines here. And my friend Vera, she's just behind the door. Here she is. With the brightest smile on her face. Her personality is as bright as his colors. You can see that.
Hi. Kaha just asked me to tell something about my outfit. I'm not very good at English, but I
You're
will try.
perfect at English, don't worry.
So, this is my coat. It's very cold in Moscow, 3 degrees above zero, but I think it's okay.
Perfect.
My brochure with a heart. We have some novelty in Russian literature, which connected with a person who just turned off his heart from his body just to give the light to people. So it's a big romantic.
Perfect. Perfect.
So also today we are going to make video. And
Great.
I decided to combine so-called classy style with sweater.
Yeah, perfect.
Russian designers.
Perfect.
Yeah.
After Vera's outfit check, we decided to go to a cafe or a restaurant and grab some lunch. For today, I decided to follow Vera blindly because I often get lost following the GPS navigation in Moscow. Along the way, we admired the architecture of the city. I trusted Vera's choice of restaurant and tagged along. And she took us to a cozy pasta place. What two girls talk over pasta? Everything. Vera shared her story how she came to Moscow from Krasnoyarsk so long ago, and her experience with online trolling when she was a teenager.
Some man mocked me. He said, "Oh, reading books, maybe you just know alphabet."
Because you're a child.
Yes.
Stupid person.
It touched me so deeper. Really, I felt myself awful, but several months ago, I returned to this page and I write a toxic commentary.
People don't realize how long we carry the weight of hurtful words said to us. But a good pasta with a good friend can definitely make things better. Cozy environment, good food, and nice weather. That made us talk for a long time unstoppable. And realize that We might have different backgrounds, but we are not that different. After all, we both are girls, navigating through the same world. The temperature was dropping outside, but our connection was definitely getting warmer. Well, after the meal, we decided to head out. On the way out to the restaurant, we saw this amazing shop with cool hoodies and stuff and greeting cards. We decided to check some things out. And Vera translated the Russian text in English for me.
So let's just translate some romantic cards in English prime time. So this one,
What does it mean?
you shoot in my heart.
You should. You, okay, in my heart, at my heart, okay.
You love. Somebody loves you. Here, you understand. You all like you very much.
Okay, that's
So
cool.
I'm ready to change for you.
Wow.
I can go nowhere without you.
Wow, this is cute. After translating many of them, I picked up a few which I really liked. I'm pretty convinced that other than good food and friendship, what makes us really happy is art. Art we can find meaning in.
This, we have in Russian such a tradition, a flower, a romashka, and we just take one piece of this flower, лепесток, to say, love me, he don't love me, he don't love me.
Ah,
And when it is empty, the answer is the last лепесток.
I see. We humans are funny. We have exact same traditions all around the world. We are all same inside. While looking around, we spoke to the shop assistant, who was a very friendly person, and of course, spoke some English. When she found out that I'm filming for my channel, she decided to share her own story of how a YouTube video saved her trouble in a foreign country.
In Thai, I have some series from survive from Thai because I didn't have a lot of money and I have accident with bikes with Thai men and
my
I
God.
also make video on YouTube.
Right. And were you okay after
Yes,
that?
But man who hit me, he have blood inside him.
His brain.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he lie in hospital for days without consciousness.
consciousness. He was in coma. Ah,
Yeah.
right. Oh my God.
Yeah, but it's come good. He
Recovered, right?
recover and police say that he and me pay for he and me, but no, we didn't.
Ah.
We don't need to pay for someone.
Okay, to each other.
Just only
Right.
for us. He for he and me for me.
Okay. What I understood is that she posted a video of her accident on YouTube, and that served as an evidence to prove that she's not guilty and saved her from paying a big fine. Wow, that was an intense experience. She's a brave girl. I hope that man is okay too. Thank you. What's your name?
Sveta,
Sveta, nice to meet you.
nice to meet you. And your?
Taha.
Taha?
Taha.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Originally from Pakistan.
Pakistan?
Yeah, I'm born and raised in Saudi Arabia, but originally, of course, from Pakistan.
Wow. It's good.
Did you meet any Pakistani or Saudi person here?
No, in Thai I have a lot. No, some people who from Pakistan or country near.
Okay. What do you know anything about? What do you know about it? Like country or people?
Pakistan?
Yeah.
I don't know a lot.
Anything?
Fair enough, not many people know a lot. Mostly there are stereotypes or misconceptions that are more widespread. Well, after walking a bit more and appreciating the architecture a bit more, Vera took me to another interesting place. Why did she take me there? Well, that's her reason.
Equate your audience with this side of Russia, which are more responsible and ecological
Yeah,
than you maybe know.
that's true actually.
She wanted to show how people are responsible towards the environment. That's why she took me to this eco-friendly shop. In this shop, all the products were made of recycled items, recycled plastic, paper, even clothes. By the way, there is no paid promotion in this video. I'm just sharing with you guys what I really liked.
It's made from saloma, corn and biopolymer. Saloma. This is Russian word.
Saloma, what is Saloma?
One moment.
One moment.
So all these products are actually made from straw, from straw.
And then comes Sophia, who works for this brand, and she shares some more information about the products and the brand itself. Sophia speaks good English.
We are the first eco shop in Russia.
Wow.
We were originally located in St. Petersburg. Alessia Besperstova is a founder of this eco shop, and she founded first eco shop in Russia in 2016. So there wasn't any shop in Russia before.
No,
that.
eco-friendly, right? Okay.
Eco-friendly. And now we are located in Moscow. We have lots of stuff made from recycled materials. This is made from plastic bags, cases for laptops. This is recycled cloth made from jeans.
Oh wow! Yeah, I see. How is
Yeah,
that?
and inside there is recycled polyester.
Sophia mentioned that most of these products are recycled and made in Russia. Only a few comes from China.
The jewelry is also. Oh, it's
It's made from remains of 3D printer.
okay.
What I found the most interesting were the notebooks.
They're made from juice boxes, Tetra
wow.
Pak.
Okay.
So these notebook is made from 16 milk boxes. Pens as well.
Oh.
These pens made from one box.
Wow. Do you have a lot of people who come here and buy these eco-friendly products now compared to before?
Definitely. I've been working here almost over more than a year, and I had a lot of customers that were not used to zero waste lifestyle, and they just randomly found our shop, and they started to change their lives and continue to make to follow the rules, encourage even their friends and family to do the same.
Once again, there is nothing sponsored, so all the information is pretty unbiased. Vera and I bought some products and felt a little responsible human beings. And then it was time to go to university. We had a class and a bunch of assignments. And we actually had a deadline which we had to meet tonight.
So one good thing about Moscow, which I wanted to mention, is that when you are pedestrian and you try to cross a road, the moment you step on the road, the car stop. Doesn't matter how far or how close is it.
And we just take it as an attitude.
No, it's not. Live in
It's
Turkey.
ordinary.
You need to live in some other countries, let's say in Turkey or maybe in Pakistan, and I don't know, maybe some other countries where the rules are not very regularly followed. And it's a struggle to cross a road because people don't really stop. Of course, some people do, but you have to struggle a bit to cross roads. So in Russia, I think it's Moscow, it's very easy to cross a road. There's too much respect for pedestrians, which is not in all countries, I would say, sadly.
I remember Vietnam, the traffic here is awful, actually awful. And you don't need any driver license to drive a motorcycle. It is not okay to smoke in the university in Russia, but if I only could, Don't smoke cigarettes, it kills you.
Yeah, that's a warning. Don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke.
Disclaimer.
We met our friend Ruby, who's from UK, and just had a student life talk. And then I asked Vera the question which was in my head for a while. What did she know about Pakistani people before our interaction?
I want to tell some points about my background. I international relations bachelor graduate, and during my classes we have some points about Pakistan. I know the background that in the ancient time it was one country with India, Bangladesh, and after British colonial empire just split it, the Pakistan was created. So the Pakistani are Muslim in the majority, and actually I have never met people from Pakistan by myself, but I had a classmate from a bachelor degree who had an internship in the Ministry of the Russian Consul located in the capital of Pakistan. But I never emphasized his commentaries about this country because she was a bit conservative, and she just told, "Oh, I spent all my time in the consul. I didn't want to go to the street and so on." But when I went to my master degree in the HTC, I was really excited to get acquainted with the people. I have visited the Pakistani day culture. Unfortunately, everything was in Urdu, and I don't know Urdu. But it was a great experience for me. The Pakistani cuisine, which are very spicy, and I like it because of these spices. I'm sorry for my very hollow vocabulary in English. So I really love my Pakistani friends. Yeah. And I hope we will continue our networking after our education here in HTC, because every person from my life takes just some piece of my heart.
So we took our class as usual, but this was not the end. As I said, we had a deadline tonight. So we decided to go to library, but of course coffee first. And this is what barista wrote on my coffee cup. People are mostly kind. After spending few hours in library, I finally completed my assignment and it was time to go back home. It was already close to midnight. On the way back, I kept thinking about the day. Good company, good food, eco-friendly shopping, good talks, and completing my assignment. I would call it a great day, and my favorite part was talking to new people and buying Ruslan a present. And guess what? I saw the first Christmas tree on the way already, which means Moscow's gonna be insanely beautiful in a few days. What a pleasant thought to end the day with.